Welcome to the Brindle Artist Studio. This is Justin, and today we're doing a drawing of Mount Fuji and a Akita Inu. Start off, I do the mountain's outline. Then work my way towards a nearby tree. Next, I work on the tree on the other side of the drawing. Then I finish the details on the tree on the right. Start off by adding a lake and some trees in the distance. Then I work on the dog. Working on some more trees in the distance. Then I work on the mountain. And some more details on the tree. Next up is using a kneaded eraser to erase the outline. Then I outline with a black ink marker. And I work on the dog. Adding details to its face. Outlining it. Make it pop up from the background. Then I use a ink marker, ink pen to do the sky. Finishing off the dog. I use a white pen to outline the areas of the mountain. And then I color in the branches. Then I start the work on the mountain. I start to add some trees to the mountain. working my way down the mountain. Then I add some watercolor brush pen for the water. Then I color in the sakura trees. Finishing off the background. Details to the bridge. And then I use colored pencil to add more details to the sakura trees. Afterwards, I start to use colored pencil for the water and some trees in the background. Next is off the snapseed, where I start off by adjusting it so that way everything is even. Then I add a filter called Drama 2. Fixing the saturation, I put it back to 0. Next, I resize it. Then I add an HDR filter, putting the filter strength to 100% and moving it down to 75%. Then I put the saturation to -20. Next, I start to use the cloning tool to edit out some spots in the background. Working my way across, I find little spots and pieces that I feel like could have looked better if they weren't there, so I edit them out. Now that is finished, so off to Procreate, where I add some text. My wife and I stood at the trailhead of Japan's highest mountain, Mount Fuji. We would say, I may not soon make it, but I can do this next step right now. Over time, the daunting task became achievable step by step. By Elder Scott D. Whitening. Decided to make this because a missionary back in 2020 asked me to do a drawing based on a general conference quote, and this is the end result of that. I've pretty much put it off until now, but I'm glad I finally finished it because I like how it turned out. So this part, I'm in the middle of putting some outlines for writing words by hand. And then eventually I use uh, the Inker by J. D. Dell, I believe it's link in description for this brush and the other brushes that I use for this video in Procreate. Yeah, J.D. Dell. And then I add a clipping mask and alpha lock to do this effect. Erase some of it so I can re-add my signature. And then last is fixing up the shadows. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you could, please subscribe, like, and share. And click that bell, please. Bye!